What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Easy, and you got me in a Robe. So it's finna be Robe, Chronicles, story times from the vault. This video is not on my YouTube channel anymore, so I'm re-uploading it, retelling it. This is the time I lost my virginity. So let's get right into this video. I'm gonna give this woman a name. Her name is gonna be called Plate. That's gonna be her nickname for the whole story time. Okay, so boom, coming into 10th grade. No, 10th grade. 10th grade, 10th, 11th grade, one of them. So 10th, 11th grade, I had just started my new job at Chick-fil-A the summer coming into one of these grades. And it was a new school year. Oh, my bad. It was a new school year, right? And everybody was having cars. Everybody had a car. Everybody was driving to school, and I started to go to a different school. I went to two schools. I went to Alcovey High School, and then I went to another school called Career Academy. If y'all know what that is, if y'all see this video, everybody know what that is. So I would get on the bus, go to school, Alcovey. Then after first period, I'd get on another bus to go to Career Academy. And then from there, you know, it'd be the same way going back, because I didn't have a car at this time. I didn't even have no license, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just riding the cheese. My first year there at Career Academy, I actually had a class with Plate, you know what I'm saying? And it was a social studies class, something like that. It was an AP social studies class, and then we used to go in there. That class was so hard, but we used to go in there, and then like right before class even started, I used to just like play around like on some flirtatious type, you know what I'm saying? Play around, just be like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? I ain't even really like her for real at that moment, but you know what I'm saying, she was really cool to me, you know what I'm saying, like, we could have been friends on something, you know what I'm saying, like, I was just a Mr. Friendly guy, and I was just trying to be funny, you know what I'm saying, I was just testing the waters, trying to be smooth and shit like that. So, but she was always used to be, like, playing, like, the whole year. I always get the ones that just be playing all the time, like, she wanted to play that whole year, you know what I'm saying. Of course, had my own stuff outside of this, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, shit happens. So the next year we're going to, like, it was a new school year, and we had another social studies class together. This social studies class, there was nobody in this class. Like, literally none of our friends was in this class. The class literally consisted of 10 people. And me and Plate ended up sitting right next to each other. Well, not right next to each other, but like she used to be like way over on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of knew each other from the first year that we was at the same school. And then I just basically told her like to sit right here, right next to me, because there was some space right here. And there's only 10 of us in the class, so might as well get to know somebody in this motherfucker for real, you know what I'm saying? So boom, we start this class, new year, you know what I'm saying? We just, you know, chop it up, shit like that. Chopping it up all year long. Not all year, for like the first couple months of the year. And then I did not have a car, you guys, and I always wanted to catch a ride home, you know what I'm saying, from somebody. So so one day I just asked her like if she could take me home, and she was playing like, you know what I'm saying, playing like any other female would do, or any other woman would do, you know what I'm saying, just playing. She would say yes, she would say maybe, then she would say yes, then she would say maybe, and then I would just keep asking her like, take me home on Friday, or something like that. And then this one Friday came up, and I had asked her to take me home, and she was like, yeah. So it ended up being the next following Friday, and that following Friday, it was a half day. Usually I wouldn't even go to school on no half days, but I just went to school. It was a half day, might as well go through with it. So she takes me home this one day, drops me off at the crib, and then she has to come inside. So I'm like, okay, you can come inside. So she comes inside. We get into my folks' room, because I didn't have no TV in my room, and I had the weakest bed. Like, I had the weakest bed ever. Like, growing up, me and my brother, like, we were sharing a bed at one point, and then I had like a really kiddie bed. Like, it was passed down to me from my baby cousin. That's how terrible that fucking bed was.
I have a question. Like, what do you mean kitty bed?
Like it was kitty.
No, like what do you mean?
Like it had
it was
like
a full bed.
no,
or it had like rails on the
it was yeah,
side
it had rails. It was squeaky as hell. Like if you push the bed one way, it'll lean this way. If you push the bed the other way, it'll lean that way. Like the rails was like off.
I'm thinking about, you know how them beds with them little kids, they have like race car cars type of beds. That's what I'm thinking you're talking about.
It wasn't that bad.
But it had rails on the side of them.
But it had rails, not on the side, but like at the ends of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like a real childish kitty ass bed.
How small? Like, were you able to like
it was a
spread your legs out?
Like I was not even able to spread my legs. Like it was head to toe. Like I'm pushing on that motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my TV was small as shit. Like,
was it hung up or was it sitting on top of
sitting on top of like a TV stand, like, you know, people would put candles and stuff like that. And my TV was so small. I'm grateful though, you know what I'm saying? It got me through, you know what I'm saying? But definitely like after high school,
it was time for an upgrade.
Nah, senior year I was up. 11 to senior year I was upgrading like a motherfucker. Like I was getting.
But you had this bed in 10th grade.
10th and 11th grade.
And your own room at this point.
Yeah. 10th and 11th grade, I had this bed.
What did your brother have?
Had this kitty ass room. He had a full bed, like king size type shit.
So it wasn't nothing like your shit.
It was nothing like my shit.
All right, continue.
So I'm in Pop's room, you know what I'm saying? Because Pop's got the fucking bachelor pad, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got these cool ass rooms except for me. And then I'm laying down in the bed, you know what I'm saying?
You think she could tell that was your dad's room, or did you shut out every room?
Yeah, I shut every door, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my room door, twins' room door. The only like,
you did that while she was in the house. Before she got in.
Yeah. It was like before she got in.
It was like, hold on.
Okay, so backtrack. Basically, she was sitting in the car before she got inside. Like, I walked inside type shit. Like, and then she had asked to come inside. And then I had closed the doors.
So why did you go in and then come back out?
I didn't come back out. She just came, like, walked, like, texted me type deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then she ended up coming inside like that. And I had closed the room door to my room and twins' room. So she only see one room, right?
Oh, yeah.
So boom, push come to shove. We in my pop's room chilling, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't know, I'm just Mr. Smooth or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just started grabbing on the booty, you know what I'm saying? How I be trying to get down. And then we started kissing and stuff, and I was trying to put my hand in her pants, y'all, but she was like, no. Then I was like, okay. I tried again. She said no again. So I was like, that's cool. And then basically, I guess she was trying to like kick it that she did not shave. You know, some women, they really love to shave, you know what I'm saying? But she said she was trying to tell me, I guess, that she got a full on bush.
Like, how did she say it?
I don't know. I can't remember how she said it, but she was basically saying like, she was basically saying it couldn't go down. I don't think she said it at all. I think when I tried to put my hand down there, I kind of felt it, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I don't discriminate, or at the time, I really didn't discriminate at all.
Do you now?
I still don't discriminate, honestly. But
so when she told you no, why did you continue to do it one more time?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to try your luck sometimes.
No, if a woman says no,
I understand that. Okay?
They don't eat your ass up in the comments.
Everybody, I'm much older now, much more wiser. You know what I'm saying? A woman tells me no.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, so yeah, she said no, you know what I'm saying? And when I tell you, so I ended up just like asking her to leave because like it's cool to just hang out and stuff like that, but I think I had something else on my mind, and you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to like be too pushy and stuff like that, so I just asked her to leave, and she just...
So you felt like if she didn't leave, you was going to be too pushy? Or you would have tried once more?
No, I wouldn't have tried anymore, but like...
You didn't want her in your presence because she already turned you down?
Really?
I feel like y'all probably kicked it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but you didn't kick it, like...
For too long?
Yeah, y'all didn't kick it for too long.
It was a cold 30 minutes. Really?
Before you tried anything, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah. We kicked it for a minute before I tried anything. Yeah, for sure. And then, like, basically, like, we had a free crib, too. Like, my brother, he was at work. Pops was at work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just so happened. Like, the cards just played just like that. You know what I'm saying? And... I never even asked to even bring nobody in the house. Like, I'm really just a rebel with time.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, if your people was there, would she have been able to come inside?
She probably would have been able to come inside, most definitely.
But y'all had to get on that little bed.
We would have to get on that little ass bed. And I was not trying to be on that motherfucker for real. So then, fast forward, she ends up leaving. And when she leaves, I have blue balls like a motherfucker, bro. Like, if you a man, every man has experienced blue balls. And that is not the sweetest experience at all. So that's another reason why I had to have her leave, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in pain. So, you know what I'm saying? Weeks go by, you know, not weeks go by, but like basically weeks go by, I guess so. And then I asked her again to take me home. So then she was like, yeah, I'll take you home. And then this time, we was in the kitty room, y'all. We went into the kitty room.
Are you serious?
I had her in the kitty room, y'all.
Man, that's why your daddy was there.
Nah, I just was not caring. I just didn't care at the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't that embarrassed of the room, but like, you know what I'm saying? I never really like, it wasn't that deep to me, but definitely it was like a kitty ass room, like for real. So I had her in the room. We caked up, we kissing, you know what I'm saying? All this, you know what I'm saying? So this is the second time over there, y'all. So I'm thinking that we might be on the same page again, right? But I went down there again, like trying to put my hand down there. She shut me down 2 times. On the first time, I was like, okay. Then the second time, I tried again. But I think it was like the same situation with like the whole, like, you know what I'm saying, her having not shaved or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? And that was cool. And then on the third time, I think we just had like a conversation real quick. And then basically the end of the conversation was like her leaving. Like, did I want her to leave? You know what I'm saying? If we're not gonna be doing nothing crazy, and I was just being honest, y'all. I just said, yeah, like you can just leave. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling y'all, blue balls is a motherfucker. But I definitely do be like, I definitely was like on the like, I really didn't care about people's feelings back then. You know what I'm saying? Like women's feelings, but I was still like kind of like simping the same fact too. As like I did have some empathy towards women, but like I don't know, like this, and really I should have been a little bit more like, we're gonna get to that. So boom, so she ends up leaving. I feel like her feelings was hurt, y'all. Her feelings was hurt, but we ended up just texting and talking it out and stuff like that. And whenever that whole thing, you know what I'm saying, blew over, it's another half day has rolled around. So y'all know how many half days in a year. So another one rolled around, and I asked her to take me home on this particular day, and nobody was home again. You know how that shit goes. And then she came in there, and I guess like she was just ready. You know what I'm saying? Like full on ready, and it ended up like being both of our first times. Like she was one, I was one, a virgin. You know what I'm saying? We both was virgins, and I didn't go into the kitty room. I didn't go into my pop's room. I didn't go to my brother's room. We had a room upstairs, like full bed, like king size bed upstairs. Don't ask me why I didn't try to go up there at first. You know what I'm saying? That's just where the deals get sealed. You know what I'm saying? So we went up there to the bed upstairs, just kicked it for a little bit, and we got right to it. You know what I'm saying? Like kissing, all that extraness, you know what I'm saying? And she had condoms in her purse. Like, she's the type of person that had everything, like lubrication. I'm like, if there's no way, but there was a way, like, that this was her first time, because you know what happens. But it was her first time. She had all the condoms. I didn't even need them, but I still had my own, because you never know what these women be doing to them condoms, you know what I'm saying? So I slided in, and the rest is history, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just kicking it all the time, like, be feeling on each other in this one class that we have, shit like that. And then we used to, like, some days, wouldn't even go to school, be early in the morning, just at the crib, just vibing. And with that being said,
y'all was at the crib, y'all was effing each time?
Every time.
How many times do you think y'all?
I don't know. Probably like, it was a lot though.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely a lot. And with that being said, y'all, that'll lead us into the next story time. But that's for another day. Is it recording? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I had to add some more details because she was asking me questions, so I'm going to just insert this into the videos wherever it lines up. So I knew she was a virgin because when I slid in with the condom on, of course, protected sex to my young niggas, it did have blood on it, you guys, you know what I'm saying? And I can't speak on like her first time, like how it was for her on her first time, but like for some reason I feel like we had no issues at all. Like it just went pretty much like well, like she wasn't in no type of pain. I tried to make her feel as comfortable as I possibly can, you know what I'm saying, in that situation. Like we tried to turn each other on. I didn't go down yet, like I never went down ever at this point in my life, you know what I'm saying? I was always the receiver, you know what I'm saying? I didn't learn about that stuff until another story time, which I do have to tell. But yeah, it went really smooth, and we just kept doing it, you know what I'm saying?